you know, today we're also recognizing and celebrating the birthday of Abraham Lincoln, as well as Charles Darwin. What's going to make this a really successful day is to have your input and have a lot of discussion. And I know quite a few people in this room, and don't worry about that. And with that, Philip, here we go.
Three things that we're really trying to achieve here. First of all, we want to spread awareness about the problem of higher ed inclusiveness and all of its variations. We want also to provide not only awareness, but good, reliable knowledge about this problem. And there could be nobody who's more appropriate for that than Dr. Paul Lingenfelter, who will be doing the keynote address.
So without further ado, Dr. Paul Lingenfelter.
Thank you, Janet. It's an honor to have great friends, and Christine and Janet are my friends. I'm honored to be here. What I want to do today is briefly address the question of more student success, why, who, and how in the United States. And most of you understand everything I'm going to say, so really my job is to articulate the knowledge we share and help us use it to move forward when achieving our goals.
Well, good afternoon. It's a real pleasure for me to react to what Paul said. Of course, he and I think a lot alike, you won't get much disagreement. What I want to do quickly is summarize the themes that I heard that Paul mentioned. And don't shoot the messenger here. It's the Engines of Inequality report by the Education Trust. It says higher education is becoming whiter and richer. Now, is that what we want? Is that what we want for you know, the future of society in this country and in fact for the world?
In a sec, and we'll hear who everybody else is.
Yeah. Hi everyone, I'm Joe Halter. I'm fairly new here. I'm an internship advisor in the Experiential Learning Center here at UCD. I work actually with political science, a lot of the other social sciences, and a lot of our students work with community partners. And we're also in the process of kind of growing our offices in charge of.
Okay. Shift priorities and resources. This process of discovery, kind of really making sure we've got a clear understanding of what we want to do and where we want to be. People are convened and coordinated. We need to continue that process before we have like, this is exactly what we need. The other two were connect with current partners, or current activities and things that are already going on out there, to connect better with them.
Thank you so much to Alan, who has put a lot into planning the breakout sessions and also the plenary sessions so that they'll work together, so they're coordinated. And he's going to move us through here in a timely fashion, so hopefully people can keep their comments relatively short now so we can get as many ideas out there as possible. So I'm going to turn things over to Alan. Alan, again, thank you very much for doing this.
Are people shy, or they're just going to have to exit? Because I would encourage people to just come forward.
One of the overwhelming things that came up out of my group was students graduating from high school and not being adequately prepared for the academic rigor of college. If we could have went around the room, everybody had to complain about that.
Those were sort of really the challenges that we're looking at is the idea that students don't have access because of financial barriers.
So the conversation about diversity is much broader than who ethnically gets to come to the table. It's this kind of evolutionary conversation of who are all the people who have a right to sit at the table in terms of being an American citizen.
Very familiar and Cheyenne, so come learn my languages, and I learned now Navajo too. So, yeah.
Okay, I think we've covered our hour and a few minutes beyond that, so I want to turn this over to Philip for some closing remarks. How are you going to take all of this?
Let me try to, since we ended on such a high abstract plane, just in terms of the nuts and bolts of this whole process. So you all are, the kind of core group who did it through the entire 4 hours that you're still here. And I just want to make sure that you've all given me your name and your contact information so that when we do come out with this document, Janet and I and a few others will be working on it. We can send you a copy of the document that you don't contact. So make sure that you have your contact information. As far as like our time frame, hopefully we'll have this